So like a lot of the things that we see are really just around the technical basics, like simple things like missing alternative text, that text that you write for an image for persons who struggle with vision. Missing labels, empty links, redundant links, missing page titles. Like, these are all the classic technical basics that a lot of companies miss. And our tool would capture that pretty quickly. And those are very simple to remediate, actually. Like, we're not doing a huge structural overhaul. Another thing I've started seeing way more of is companies coming to us with like hundreds of PDFs as their web content. And PDFs aren't great for web content anyways, because they kind of suck on mobile, but they also suck for accessibility.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, these companies have to figure out, are they converting these PDFs to web pages, or are they making these pages with supplemental content to support the PDFs? There's a lot of different things that you can do. But yeah, building from scratch is the best. You get to do a lot more. You get to dig into the content as well. And then some other really cool things, like little details. Like, you can get really fun with alternative text. No one's writing poetry for alternative text. They're just like, a cat staring at the sky or something, right? It's basic. When you can get really fun, you have to think, you're writing this for non-visual people. You should get creative for it. Some of the accessibility subreddits that I've followed, that was one of the complaints, is like, accessibility is always an afterthought. And it's also an afterthought when it comes to the content. So you just get such dry alternative text.
Yeah, descriptive.
Yeah,
but in its most basic form.
Yeah, have some fun with it. And then one other thing I just want to mention too is the new APCA contrast checker, which is like a new evolution of contrast. So the WCAG has their contrast, but it's good. It is the rule, but it will pass things that should fail, and it will fail certain things that should pass, because it's very rudimentary. So there's this new APCA contrast checker, which measures things very differently. And
okay, it's a tool to measure.
It's a tool.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we can put it in the notes as well.
Yeah.
But it just measures things with how the eye actually sees it. It's in the research phase, and the people doing the research show some really good data on it. Way better data than WCAG. But the problem is, we probably won't see it written into WCAG until like WCAG 2.3 or 3.0, who knows. So that is just like a bit of a warning and caveat. If you are using APCA, the WCAG knows what it is. Some people respect it, some people don't.
Do you know how often WCAG gets updated?
No, I mean, since we started, we've seen 2.0 and we're now in 2.2, and that's been about 7 years, so not often.
So it'll be a while.
It'll be a while, yeah. But yeah, now onto accessibility widgets. So there was a time when people thought that a widget was putting a target on your back, because what happened was a lot of organizations just put the widget on their website and called it a day. They thought that was good enough. But if you're putting a widget on a website that's not accessible, your site's still not accessible. You're still liable for all the issues that widget isn't solving, like site structure. It's not going to rebuild your site structure. It's just going to make sure that someone with low vision can increase the font size easily. So like, we like to think of the widgets as this additive, like a value add for accessibility. But fundamentally, you have to build the website accessible first, get all of that structure in there, and then put on the widget for those things that are really hard to build. We're not going to custom build a color picker or a font scaler or something to turn off all the animations. That the widget can handle. So a lot of good value adds, but you have to use it properly, just like any tool. So yeah, I mean, like you were saying, first step is your site compliant? I don't know. Do we have anything else to cover?
No, I think it's pretty straightforward. It doesn't seem straightforward when you're trying to make a decision as a business, because the government resources and the descriptions of what's required are pretty confusing. But we hope to kind of break that down into something that is a bit more digestible. So we'll have a downloadable, and then on the website, do a free accessibility audit. You will find out very quickly whether you're compliant or not, and also how and where you are not compliant. Again, it's a great tool, and we'll share all those links, and that's it.